They own $500 million mega yachts that carry helicopters and submarines, live inside $300 million mansions, and possess paintings worth hundreds of millions. Somewhere behind it all is one family, rarely seen, quietly owning things most countries can't afford. In this video, we step inside Saudi Arabia's Trillionaire family, where wealth has no ceiling and power leaves no receipts. Palaces without limits. Before their power is debated or analyzed, it is seen. The Saudi royal family's authority announces itself through architecture, vast, controlled, and deliberately overwhelming. Their homes are not designed for comfort alone. They are designed to signal permanence. At the center of this world stands Al Yamama Palace in Riyadh. It is not publicly listed as a residence because it functions as something else entirely. This is where heads of state are received, deals are finalized, and national decisions are shaped. The scale is intentional. Long halls, guarded courtyards, and heavily restricted wings reinforce hierarchy. Visitors are not meant to feel welcome. They are meant to feel small. Nearby sits Al Murabba Palace, built in the 1930s for King Abdulaziz. Unlike modern royal compounds, this palace reflects origins rather than dominance. Yet it still matters. It represents legitimacy. The Saudi state traces its authority through this structure, preserving it not as a museum piece, but as proof of continuity. Power here is framed as inherited, not seized. Beyond Saudi borders, the real estate strategy becomes quieter and more revealing. In 2015, the Crown Prince acquired Chateau Louis XIV in France for roughly $300 million. The purchase was made through shell companies, keeping ownership concealed until after the deal closed. Modeled after Versailles, the property includes automated fountains, museum-grade security, underground facilities, and interiors finished almost entirely in gold and marble. It is not used frequently. That is the point. Ownership alone sends the message. This pattern repeats globally. Properties in London, Spain, and the United States are often registered under holding companies, not personal names. The goal is discretion, not visibility. While exact numbers remain unknown, estimates place the family's global real estate holdings in the billions. No official records confirm this. None are required. Inside these palaces, function follows power. Bulletproof windows, secure bunkers, surveillance systems, private tunnels. Some residences include underwater rooms or sealed compounds capable of operating independently during crises. These are not indulgences. They are safeguards. In this world, architecture is not about beauty. It is about control, access, and deterrence. Every wall serves a purpose. Every room sends a signal. And yet these buildings are only where power stands still. To understand how it moves, the story shifts next to gold-plated convoys, floating fortresses, and skies that bend to royal command. Moving like gods, cars, yachts, and jets. When fixed palaces are not enough, the Saudi royal family carries power with them. Movement is not treated as a necessity. It is treated as a display of reach, control, and separation from ordinary limits. On land, their presence is unmistakable. Several senior princes maintain private collections of supercars valued in the tens of millions. Gold-plated Lamborghinis, Bentleys, Rolls-Royces, and customized Mercedes G-Wagons have been documented in London, Paris, and Riyadh. These vehicles are not commissioned through official state channels. They are personal assets, often registered abroad. The choice of gold is deliberate. It draws attention while remaining untaxed by consequence. In royal circles, visibility is optional. When it appears, it is intentional. At sea, scale replaces spectacle. The Crown Prince's mega yacht Serene is valued at approximately $500 million and ranks among the largest privately owned yachts in the world. It includes multiple helipads, an onboard cinema, private suites, a seawater swimming pool, and a submersible capable of underwater travel. The yacht functions as a mobile residence, diplomatic venue, and secure retreat. When anchored, it commands space. When moving, it operates beyond borders. Other vessels within the family's fleet follow the same logic. These are not leisure boats. They are floating compounds with layered security, private staff, and full operational autonomy. Ownership details are often obscured through intermediaries, making fleet size difficult to verify. What is known is enough. In the air, restraint disappears entirely. Several members of the royal family own wide-body commercial aircraft converted into private use. Boeing 747s and 777s have been customized with lounges, conference rooms, private bedrooms, and marble-finished bathrooms. Interiors often include gold accents and ceremonial seating reserved for the highest-ranking passenger. For the king, even boarding is staged. Reports describe a customized gold escalator deployed instead of standard aircraft stairs. One prince famously commissioned a private Airbus A380 estimated at $500 million, designed to include a garage for a Rolls-Royce, a concert hall, and a glass-floored lounge. The order was later cancelled, but the concept alone revealed the mindset. No limit was considered unreasonable. This form of travel is not about speed or convenience. It is about maintaining hierarchy in motion. Whether on highways, oceans, or in the sky, the Saudi royals do not adapt to the world's systems. The systems are adjusted for them. But moving power is expensive. To sustain it, spending becomes a strategy, and the scale only increases. The art of spending without limits. At a certain level of wealth, money stops functioning as a constraint. For the Saudi royal family, spending is no longer about ownership or comfort. It becomes a method of signaling dominance, access, and finality. The clearest example came in 2017, when the Crown Prince purchased Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi for roughly $450 million. The sale broke every art auction record. The price was not negotiated quietly. It was won publicly. The message was simple. If something is contested, they will outbid everyone. The painting was not placed in a museum or private gallery. It was later reported to be kept aboard a royal megayacht. Visibility was never the goal. Control was. Weddings within the family follow the same logic. Ceremonies are private, but costs are not restrained. One royal wedding reportedly featured a custom-designed gown valued in the millions, exceeding the price of luxury homes in major cities. Entire venues are built temporarily for single events, then dismantled. The purpose is not extravagance for guests. It is an assertion within the family hierarchy itself. Private entertainment often reaches a similar scale. One high-profile gathering involved the rental of an entire island in the Maldives, with international performers flown in and operations run independently of local infrastructure. Tens of millions were spent for a single event. When scrutiny followed, the celebration ended quietly. The spending had already served its function. Art collecting extends far beyond individual works. Members of the family invest heavily in sculptures, artifacts, and cultural projects across Europe and the United States. These acquisitions are strategic. They secure influence in elite cultural institutions while anchoring Saudi presence in spaces that shape global taste and prestige. Art, in this context, becomes soft power. Luxury consumption also appears in smaller, telling details. Custom timepieces, rare jewels, limited edition vehicles, and one-off commissions are routine. Many items are never publicly seen. The value lies in exclusivity, not display. In this world, spending is not emotional or impulsive. It is calculated. Every purchase reinforces status, removes competition, or rewrites the rules of access. But this level of spending is sustained, not accidental. Behind it sits a financial engine designed to outlast oil, attention, and even leadership, an empire built to keep the money flowing. The business empire behind the curtain. Luxury on this scale cannot survive on inheritance alone. It requires structure, discipline, and a system that multiplies wealth quietly. For the Saudi royal family, that system is the Public Investment Fund, known simply as the PIF. The PIF functions as the kingdom's primary investment vehicle, managing hundreds of billions of dollars on behalf of the state. In practice, it operates as the financial extension of royal authority. Its mandate is clear: convert oil wealth into long-term global ownership. The fund does not chase trends, it buys leverage. Technology was an early target. The PIF invested heavily in Uber at a critical moment in the company's growth, securing influence in one of the world's most widely used platforms. Stakes in major tech firms followed, including partnerships tied to artificial intelligence, data infrastructure, and cloud services. These investments are not passive. They place Saudi capital inside systems that shape how people move, communicate, and consume. Sports and entertainment offer a different kind of return, visibility, and influence. The acquisition of Newcastle United placed Saudi money at the heart of one of the world's most watched leagues. Soon after, the PIF launched Aliv Golf, committing billions to disrupt an established global sport. The controversy was expected. The attention was useful. Real estate and infrastructure investments extend this strategy further. At the center sits NEOM, a planned $500 billion megacity designed to operate as a testing ground for future urban systems. Autonomous transport, artificial intelligence governance, renewable energy integration. NEOM is not just a city, it is a declaration that Saudi capital intends to design the future, not react to it. Every palace, yacht, and private jet is more than wealth. It is a marker of influence, a statement of control. Luxury follows power, but power does not always show itself. The Saudi royal family moves unseen, yet their reach touches industries, cities, and borders. What do you think? Share your thoughts below.